So, the last time we were together, we talked about the fact that DeSantis had rejected the teaching of AP African American study courses in Florida high schools, right? Yes. Well, DeSantis and Education Commissioner Manny Diaz Jr., they discussed the issue publicly for the first time at a news conference on Monday. Yeah. They argued that the course is a Trojan horse for indoctrinating students with a left-wing ideology under the guise of teaching about the Black experience and African American history, which is mandated in the state. Well, I have an update to our original discussion. Yes. You see, I found the curriculum. Yeah. And after reviewing it, I guessed at what DeSantis and the Florida School Board objected to, but I didn't want to make assumptions, right? I waited. I needed some confirmation, yeah. And I finally got it from NBC News, yes. You see, they too got the curriculum and they reported on Florida's 6 areas of concern. And we are about to discuss that. Let's begin. Now, as we go over the areas of concern, I want us to remember that DeSantis signed the Stop Woke Act, and they also have the Don't Say Gay bill in Florida. Okay? Okay. Now, the 6 areas of concern are topic 4.15, intersectionality and activism, topic 4.16, Black feminist literary thought, topic 4.19, Black queer studies, topic 4.29, movements for Black Lives Matter. This is followed by topic 4.30, the reparations movement, and finally, topic 4.31, Black study and Black struggle. And I know you are asking, but why? Why do they have a problem with that? Well, this is assuming that you didn't pick up the why from the titles of those topics. Yeah, but I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. The reasons that were given, okay, intersectionality is foundational to CRT. Now remember, CRT is banned from being taught in Florida. Okay? They say that CRT ranks people based on their race, wealth, gender, and sexual orientation. Now, based on my reading, and unless something has changed, no, it does not. Somebody tell me if I'm wrong. They also said that Movement for Black Lives Matter is an organization with stated objectives that include eliminating prisons and jails, ending pretrial detention, and concluding the war on Black, trans, queer, gender nonconforming, and intersex people. And then they said that there is no balancing opinion or critical perspective regarding reparations. Regardless, the reparations movement was and still is a movement. So they object to the recommended readings for those topics. Yes, the recommended. This is not something that the children have to read. It's not. It's not something that the teachers have to introduce. It's not. It's an option. And still they object. More specifically, they object to the authors. They object to Kimberly Crenshaw because she is known as the founder of intersectionality. They object to Angela Davis, a self-avowed communist and Marxist. To Leslie K. Jones, who wrote Everyday Black People produce an unquantifiable amount of content for the same social media corporation that reproduced the white supremacist superstructure that oppress us. Was Leslie wrong? And if I wasn't already offended, I saw bell hooks on the list. I saw bell hooks on the list. And I quote, author of many intersectionality texts and in the recommended reading states, I began to use the phrase in my works, white supremacist capitalist patriarchy, because I wanted to have some language that would actually remind us continually of the interlocking systems of determination that define our reality. I'm sorry, is there something wrong with that? Because I use that phrase as well. Am I objectionable? You know, the Florida Board of Education, DeSantis, and the Education Commissioner, they are choosing to be willfully ignorant. That is what they are choosing to do. The AP African American Studies course, it comes with textbooks. It comes with textbooks. They object to the recommended readings. We don't have enough time to debate their reading comprehension skills and whether or not they know the definition of the word recommended, because based on their behavior, they do not. They have chosen willful ignorance, and they have used everything but the real excuse, which is racism, to exclude AP African American Studies from being taught in the high schools.